Why back sleeping might be harmful as we age. Have you ever woken up feeling stiff, breathless, or even more tired than when you went to bed? If you're in your golden years and often sleep on your back, this may not be just coincidence. Your sleep position could be working against your health. As we age, our bodies change in subtle but important ways. Muscles weaken, joints become stiffer, and certain reflexes that once worked without a second thought begin to slow down. Even something as simple as how we lie in bed can start to have a surprising impact on our well-being. Now, sleeping on your back, also known as the supine position, might seem like the most natural or restful pose. But for older adults, it can come with risks that are easy to overlook. Let's explore why. First, let's talk about gravity. When you lie flat on your back, gravity pulls your tongue and soft tissues backward toward your throat. This can partially block your airway, especially during deep sleep when your muscles relax. In younger people, this might cause only light snoring, but in seniors, it can lead to something more serious: interrupted breathing during sleep, known as sleep apnea. According to the National Sleep Foundation, older adults are more prone to sleep-disordered breathing, especially those with weakened throat muscles or excess tissue in the neck. Sleeping on your back can increase the likelihood of this, leading to poor oxygen flow and fragmented rest, even if you don't realize it's happening. Another concern is how back sleeping affects the spine. When the body lies flat without proper support, it can place strain on the lower back, especially if you have existing issues like arthritis or spinal degeneration. This may lead to morning pain, stiffness, or even nerve discomfort. And for those who have trouble getting comfortable, it might also mean more tossing and turning, which over time reduces sleep quality. There's also the issue of circulation. In some cases, lying on your back can put pressure on certain blood vessels, especially if you're using pillows that don't support your natural posture. This may lead to numbness in the limbs or a general feeling of restlessness. But here's the good news. Awareness is the first step. Once you understand how your sleep position might be affecting you, you can make gentle changes that support your body rather than work against it. One helpful tip is to observe how you feel upon waking. Do you notice soreness in your back or a dry mouth? Do you often wake up during the night without knowing why? These could be subtle signs that your sleep posture needs adjusting. If you're someone who has always slept on your back and finds it hard to change, don't worry. In part 4 of this series, we'll explore comfortable alternatives and easy ways to train your body into healthier positions. For now, just remember, as we age, small details make a big difference. Something as simple as the way we rest at night can influence our energy, our comfort, and even our long-term health. Your body knows how to rest and restore. Sometimes it just needs a little help from you. How sleeping on your back affects breathing and heart health. Take a deep breath for a moment. Now imagine trying to take that same breath while lying flat on your back, especially if your throat muscles are relaxed and your chest feels heavy. For many older adults, this is more than just uncomfortable. It can quietly strain both the lungs and the heart. Breathing is something we do without thinking, day and night. But during sleep, our body relies on muscle tone and posture to keep the airway open and the lungs working smoothly. As we get older, the muscles that support the airway, including the tongue, soft palate, and throat, naturally weaken. This can lead to something called positional obstructive sleep apnea, which happens more often when we sleep on our backs. When you lie flat, gravity pulls your tongue and the soft tissues of your throat backward. This narrows the airway and can make it harder for air to flow freely. In some cases, it leads to partial or complete pauses in breathing. These interruptions, though often silent, can occur many times per hour, reducing oxygen in the blood and making the heart work harder through the night. The American Heart Association has linked sleep-disordered breathing to increased risk of high blood pressure, irregular heart rhythms, and even heart failure. And the risk increases with age. Why does this matter so much? Because poor sleep doesn't just leave us tired, it quietly wears down our cardiovascular system. Each time oxygen levels drop, the body releases stress hormones like adrenaline. This raises heart rate and blood pressure, disrupting the natural recovery that should happen during rest. In addition, Chronic low oxygen during sleep can contribute to the thickening of blood vessels and inflammation, both of which put strain on the heart over time. Even if you don't have diagnosed sleep apnea, sleeping on your back can still make breathing less efficient. Seniors with conditions like chronic bronchitis, asthma, or mild heart disease may find that lying flat worsens chest pressure or causes shallow breathing. You might not even notice it, but your body does. So what can you do? First, consider using a gentle incline to elevate your upper body. A wedge pillow or an adjustable bed can help keep the head and chest raised, which makes it easier for air to flow and reduces the pressure on your lungs and heart. Second, experiment with side sleeping. Many studies show that lying on your side, especially the left side, can improve lung capacity and circulation while also supporting digestion. We'll cover this in more detail in Part 4. And finally, listen to your body. If you often wake up with a dry mouth, headaches, or a racing heartbeat, these may be signs that your breathing is being disrupted during sleep. Don't ignore them. Talk to your doctor if you're unsure. Remember, the way we sleep is just as important as how long we sleep. By adjusting your position, you're not just improving comfort, you're giving your lungs and heart the gentle support they need to do their job through the night. A better night's rest starts with small choices, and sleeping in a way that helps your body, not hinders it, is one of the best ones you can make. The impact on digestion, snoring, and sleep quality. Let's talk about something we all value, a good night's sleep. But sometimes, even when we think we've rested, we wake up feeling bloated, restless, or still exhausted. One overlooked reason, especially for older adults, is the position we sleep in. And yes, that includes lying flat on your back. When we sleep on our backs, the body's natural processes can be disrupted, particularly digestion. As we age, digestion naturally slows, and acid reflux becomes more common. When you lie on your back after eating, especially in the evening, gravity no longer helps keep stomach acid where it belongs. Instead, acid can more easily travel back up the esophagus, leading to that familiar burning sensation in the chest known as heartburn. According to the American College of Gastroenterology, more than 60 million Americans experience heartburn, at least once a month, and older adults are at higher risk. Nighttime reflux not only causes discomfort, but can wake you from sleep and even damage the lining of your throat over time. This is especially concerning for anyone with GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, which is common in later life. Back sleeping also affects another common issue, snoring. As we mentioned earlier, when you lie on your back, your tongue and soft palate can fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This narrow airway causes the air you breathe to vibrate against the relaxed tissues, creating that unmistakable snoring sound. Now, snoring isn't just a nuisance. For older adults, loud or chronic snoring can be a warning sign of more serious conditions like sleep apnea or poor oxygen flow during sleep. And even if you don't have a medical diagnosis, regular snoring can fragment your sleep, pulling you out of deeper stages of rest. Sleep quality matters deeply, especially as we age. It's during sleep that the brain clears waste, muscles repair themselves, and hormones that regulate hunger, healing, and memory are balanced. But if sleep is shallow or interrupted, whether from heartburn, snoring, or tossing and turning, those restorative processes are cut short. Studies from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors often get less deep sleep than younger adults. This makes it even more important to avoid anything that further interrupts rest. And sleep position is a simple but powerful place to start. So, what can you do? Start by avoiding meals too close to bedtime. Ideally, finish eating 2 to 3 hours before lying down. This gives your stomach time to empty and reduces the risk of nighttime reflux. If you do lie down soon after eating, elevating your upper body slightly can help prevent acid from rising. Next, experiment with side sleeping, especially on the left side. Left side sleeping improves digestion by helping gravity keep food in the stomach and bile flowing properly. It also reduces snoring for many people by keeping the airway more open. Finally, if you're not sure how well you're sleeping, keep a sleep journal for a few nights. Write down what time you go to bed, when you wake up, and how you feel in the morning. If you notice patterns of waking up frequently, feeling bloated or being tired despite a full night in bed, your sleep posture could be playing a role. Remember, quality sleep isn't just about the number of hours. It's about how well those hours allow your body to rest, heal, and recharge. When you support your digestion and airway with a thoughtful sleep position, your whole body benefits, from your belly to your brain. Better sleep positions for seniors and how to train them. If you've spent most of your life sleeping on your back, the idea of changing that habit might seem impossible. But here's something encouraging. Your body can learn new patterns even in your later years. And when it comes to sleep, even a small shift in position can bring major improvements in comfort, breathing, digestion, and overall restfulness. So, what are the best sleep positions for older adults? Let's start with side sleeping, especially on the left side. This position is often considered the healthiest for most people, and it comes with several benefits. When you sleep on your left side, gravity helps food and waste move more easily through your digestive system. It can also reduce acid reflux and heartburn by keeping stomach acid where it belongs. Left side sleeping also benefits the heart. It eases pressure on the heart muscle by allowing it to pump more efficiently. For those with mild heart conditions or circulatory issues, this can be especially helpful. Additionally, side sleeping helps keep your airway open, reducing snoring, and improving oxygen flow, a key concern we discussed earlier. If left side sleeping is uncomfortable due to shoulder or hip pain, you can try the right side. While it may not be quite as helpful for digestion, it still supports better breathing and circulation than lying flat on your back. Now, what about sleeping on your stomach? While some people find this position comforting, it's generally not recommended for older adults. It puts strain on the neck and lower back and can worsen joint discomfort or lead to numbness in the limbs. If you're a lifelong stomach sleeper, you may consider using a very thin pillow or no pillow at all to reduce pressure on your neck. So how do you retrain your body to sleep in a new position? It takes a little patience, but there are simple strategies that work. First, use pillows to your advantage. Place a firm pillow behind your back to discourage rolling onto it during the night. If you're sleeping on your side, a pillow between your knees helps align your hips and reduces pressure on your lower back. You can also try a body pillow, a long, full-body cushion that supports the entire side of your body. Hugging a body pillow can help your shoulders, hips, and knees stay in alignment while giving your arms something to rest on, which reduces strain on joints. Start your night in your desired position, and if you find yourself waking up on your back, gently reposition and try again. Over time, your body will begin to adjust. Remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Even a few hours of improved positioning can benefit your rest and recovery. Another tip, elevate your upper body slightly if lying flat on your side still feels uncomfortable. This can be done with an adjustable bed or by placing an extra pillow under your upper back and head. Just make sure your neck is still well supported. Finally, don't forget to check your mattress. A mattress that's too soft can cause your body to sink and misalign your spine, while one that's too firm may put excess pressure on your hips and shoulders. Look for a medium firm mattress that offers support and cushioning. If you're not ready to invest in a new one, even a good mattress topper can make a difference. Changing the way you sleep may take time, but it's a powerful investment in your health. When your body rests in a position that supports its natural function, everything works more smoothly, from your heart to your digestion to your joints. Sleep should be a time of healing, not strain. With the right posture and support, your nights can become more restful, and your days more energetic. Gentle nighttime habits to improve sleep and overall health. Imagine this. You slip into bed feeling calm, your room is peaceful, your body is supported, and you drift off into a restful, healing sleep. For many older adults, this kind of night may feel out of reach, but it doesn't have to be. With a few simple habits, you can transform your evenings into a time of renewal for both body and mind. Let's start with the basics. Your evening routine has a big impact on how well you sleep. Our bodies thrive on rhythm, and a gentle wind-down routine helps send the message. It's time to rest. Begin by keeping a consistent bedtime. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day, even on weekends, helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. Next, consider what you do in the hour before bed. Avoid screens like the television or phone, as the blue light they emit can interfere with melatonin, the hormone that helps you feel sleepy. Instead, choose calming activities like reading, light stretching, listening to soft music, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of warm herbal tea. Speaking of tea, be mindful of what you eat or drink close to bedtime. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and heavy meals late in the day. As we mentioned earlier, digestion slows with age, and lying down too soon after eating can trigger reflux or discomfort. Creating a calm sleep environment is also essential. Your bedroom should be cool, quiet, and dark. Use blackout curtains, if needed, or a soft sleep mask. Consider using a white noise machine or fan to block out disruptive sounds. Your mattress and pillows also matter more than you might think. As we age, joints become more sensitive, and circulation can change. Ensure your bedding supports your preferred sleep position, whether that's side sleeping with a pillow between your knees or slightly elevated to ease breathing. Now let's talk about your mind. Many older adults struggle with worry or racing thoughts at bedtime. If this sounds familiar, try journaling briefly before bed, just a few lines to release any lingering thoughts or concerns. Gentle breathing exercises or mindfulness meditations can also help slow the heart rate and relax the body. One breathing technique that's especially calming is called 4-7-8 breathing. Here's how it works. Breathe in gently through your nose. For a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this 3 or 4 times before bed. This technique helps shift the body into a relaxed parasympathetic state, perfect for easing into sleep. Also, try to get a bit of natural daylight during the day, especially in the morning. Sunlight helps reset your body's internal clock and improves melatonin production at night. Lastly, don't forget the power of a short walk. Even a 10-15-minute stroll after dinner can support digestion, reduce tension, and help prepare your body for sleep. And here's something comforting. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine all at once. Choose just 1 or 2 small changes, like adjusting your sleep position or setting a regular bedtime, and build from there. Each step brings you closer to nights of deeper rest and days of greater vitality. Sleep is your body's natural time to restore, repair, and renew. With the right support, it can truly become your most powerful form of medicine. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more natural ways to stay healthy at any age, because your well-being matters every single day.